Reels. That's right. So I have a profound profundity for everybody out there. You know why they call it a cell number? Because it's your cell. It is a cell, like a prison cell. Do you hear me? Now, this can be a tool used for connecting dots with people, but really, it's separated us from the earth, from your Mother Earth, you see, her beauty, and from each other. Or you'd be speaking in person, not through this cell. You hear me? That's why it's called a cell number. And we're dying of self. That is, we're dying of independence, serving ourselves and not each other. That's what we're dying from. That's where all fear of death is coming from. And Christ broke that. The ultimate selfless act is dying for everyone. God did that. God shrunk himself down into him and herself, down into a body to know what our suffering condition was like. And it was self. We separated from tribalism. Our tribe, we never had a word for me, my, or I in tribe. And the love of money is driven by divide and conquer. Everything we're doing for self is killing us, and it's building a deeper and deeper dark cloud of the fear of death. So I encourage you, if you have this fear of death over you, to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, the greatest story ever told about the most selfless act you'll ever read. Follow the rituals that God said to do, the water baptism onto Mother Earth, because we're independent of her as well. And we need to get back to save ourselves as a humanity. And the ritual of separating from one another is also creating separation from Mother. Because when we are living self lives, it takes so much resources to sustain her. And we have to get back to tribalism, common unity. Start sharing our resources, sharing our lives with one another without money being the reason why. And without death having to be on the plate before we do so. I witnessed a brother who died right there that I had a very strong connection with, Kent, and very profound. We had a very beautiful connection, a very loving, sharing connection before he passed. I met him heart to heart 20 minutes before that, 2 days ago. This is for you, Kent. He jumped in by himself, and it was kind of a selfish act. And there was nobody else to be able to save him here. And he died from that. He left 2 children here. God bless his soul. And we believe, from what the hospital says, he had a cardiac. 59 years old. So, death is waiting for everybody at some point, but you can live for eternal life. If you live a selfless life, you get to come back and surf again and again and again and do all the great things that God gifts us with here. Eat wonderful foods, dance, sing, have children, you get to do it again and again for eternal life. And you will inherit better parents every time when we learn to be better parents every time. Tribe. We need tribalism. It takes a tribe to raise a family. You've heard it said before. It's the facts. It takes a tribe to raise a family. And this is why so many marriages are failing. I think it's over 60% in America. Because men don't have support from brothers, and we're competing against each other with our children. Who's going to be the best this? Who's going to be the best that? Instead of just playing together. Competition is the core of separation. Competition is who can live the most wholesome, beautiful, earth-connected creation life. Who can make the most people dance? Who can sing the greatest harmonies with each other? Who can have the funnest, freest dogs? Who can turn our swords into plowshares? Our guns and the plowshares, spears and the pruning forks. And then nation will not lift up sword against nation, and there will be war no more. I promise you. There are a bunch of people all over this planet that have already done the rituals of baptism and accepted Christ, God, and his sacrifice, and are freed from self. And they're the ones holding this planet together. If it weren't for them, people would not get saved when a selfless deed needs to happen. They're the real superheroes. So there you go. Break the cells and live for eternal life, and ye shall not taste death. Because death always comes to everyone, but it can lead to life, like Christ, like God. Somebody singing opera singing over here. The dogs are playing. I've had the most epic, life-changing day with one of the greatest surfers ever. I'm a soul surfer, and I'll be a ocean surfer someday. He's gonna take me through this. But somebody's singing opera out there. That, I hope you could hear that. That's really beautiful and special. And I am clay in the potter's hands. I can help you learn how to be clay in the potter's hands. I'm also in the grips of a dark, selfish world, and I have to survive every day going through this. Christ had to do that too. That's what killed him. That's what's killing us.
They're closing the lot.
Okay, my brother is, this one's concluded. Reach out to me.
Reach out to him, the real deal shaman.
I love him, dude.
For sure.
Thank you. All the, I love it. All of the contact information is going to be below. If you want to know the recipe for life, I will share what I know. Peace be with you. Clay in the potter's hands, and Joseph, the Lord Surfer himself. Peace out.